Okay, folks. So what I have here are the raw files, and this is for the live stream on Saturday night, okay, with Jeff Neville, of the A7 or A6, I'm sorry, the Nikon Z6III, okay? I had two different cameras. One was for media or video, the other one was for stills or photos, okay? So I have Jalen right here, who is our model for the day, and you'll see the difference between the lighting, where when I take a shot, it took 3 shots, and you can see the different lighting on each picture. Now, I removed some of the bad ones, I think, on JPEG, but for the raw, and these are raw files now, I left them alone. They're pretty big. They're about, oh gosh, let me look at it. Yeah, 17.3 megabytes. They're about 17 to 20, okay, depending on where I took the picture and stuff. So I got it all at 100%. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to magnify. Even if I do it on one picture, and I might do it on a 135 plana, you won't see any distortion on the raw files. You will see it on the JPEG files, okay? So let's just scroll down, and I'll just move it one at a time. So you see 3 in a row. Now with raw files with NX Studio, it takes a little while to show what's going on, okay? But now these are 6K files too, by the way, okay? Now, that's a wonderful picture right there. It's one of the best pictures I've had, but if you look at the next two, that's a little bit lighter. So which one? That's kind of dark, but still, she held that smile, all right? Now, this is the only one where I am going to change it to, let's say, regular size, so you can see the whole thing. This is a full 6K, okay? So you'll see her head go down a little bit below, and on the video I did, I was moving it up and down. I should have left it at this, you know, full 6K format, but we're in 16 by 9. So between, let's just go to 400%, okay? So let's just keep adding. Oh, wrong one. Okay, 100%, 200%, 300%, 400%. Now, I don't see anything wrong with the pixels. And this is a 20, I think this is a 24 megapixel camera, 24.5, okay? The image still looks good, and I cropped it in at 400%. So let's go back to the original size. And the reason why I cropped it to 1 is to remove the umbrella, okay? And have a full screen. So that's my thought process. So you see where sometimes I moved over because another guy or another person grabbed the camera, and I just moved over to the right. So I got the lighting in there. But, you know, if I cropped it, I'll do it on this picture also. See, that's pretty good. That's at 200%, 300%. And I don't think the skin softening was on. I'm not sure. I did not set up the camera, okay? But she's looking wonderful. Very photogenic. There we go. And then you get these stupid messages from Apple. I don't care about the news, so I'm going to disable that. I thought I disabled the widgets, but looks like they're back with the new update. Okay, so I got to turn these features off once again. Now, isn't that nice? Now, is that the 85 1.2 or is that the Plena? I think this is the best picture right here. And it's the 85 f1.2, okay? But look at those blue eyes. And just to show you, I promised I wouldn't do this, but I am going to do it. Look at that. 200%. What do you think? Looks fantastic, doesn't it? And look at the eyes. Look how sharp it is. See? You can't beat it. All right? Just go like that. That's what I'm talking about, folks. I communicated with her. I sent her the best pictures at JPEG. But what I'm going to do is if she wants it, I'll put it on SD with all the raw images. She never got back to me if she has a computer. She loved it, so she might be just using her cell phone, okay? And JPEGs are fine for that. But the raw files are better, okay? In my opinion, you go raw files, all right? They look fantastic. And I'll show you the difference between raw and JPEG, okay, at the end. So I'm just going through this real quick. Now, I turn the camera portrait mode. And you know what? I don't know. Yeah, this is the 85 1.2 still, okay? But you can see with the different lighting, it takes 3 shots at a time. 1, 2, 3. Usually 2, I got it, but you can still see a little bending on the right. On the left, it was kind of dark, but it was even. This one, it's bright toward the left. On the right-hand side, it's dark. And then you see it really dark on the right-hand side. And, you know, I was doing the machine gun thing and she started smiling. I go, da, 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 trying to test out the buffer. So you'll see a whole bunch of these series in a row. So see, she's moving, trying to pose. Now, this I believe is the Plena. No, it's still the 85.2. Okay. And after that, we giggled a little bit because I was doing the machine gun thing. So let's go to, okay, that's 100. No, that's 85, okay? That's completely in the picture. And I'm going to leave it like this because you kept seeing me scroll. Now you see how it's getting brighter? That's the lighting. And a wonderful smile. Okay. This is with the other camera. I believe. Maybe not. Maybe if I turn it the other way. It might be at another aperture also. No, it's still at 1.2. No, I take that back. 1.4. So you can see the difference where it's brighter at 1.2. This is 1.4. And then I realized what was going on. It's back in 1.2. But look at the banding. Okay. So I did not do the shutter speed to get rid of that. All right. So I did the rest of this 85 2s. I think I'm back at 1.4. or I might have used a different lens, but yeah, she was starting to get tired. Now, still, I took a lot of pictures with that 85 millimeter. Okay. Now, I put on the 135 Plena. This is our rep, Terrence. He was hilarious, great guy, but look at the banding in the middle. All right. Next shot, it's going toward the top. Now he's completely, lighted perfectly. So you see? But even with the banding, have you seen one picture that hasn't been clear? So I'm back here. I think this is now the 135. Okay. I'm going to put it on full screen. I hate doing that, but she's getting tired at the end of 3 hours. Well, I was there like 2 hours or something like that. But I was there for 5 hours. I got there early, expecting a whole bunch of people. Now, most people they had was either a sales through all the camera gear or with the solar eclipse. Jam-packed. I figure it'd be jam-packed with the Z6III, but remember, Nikon took a while to get this camera out, and a lot of people bought other stuff. And they said, well, I don't have the funds to buy it. So if you put in a pre-order, you may get that camera early. They put a bunch out already for it to be sold, all right, is what I'm hearing from the rep. So anyway, this is with the other camera, and this is at 1.8. Yep. So just by having the ISO a little bit down instead of up, like for inside, that's what you get. But you can put these in Lightroom or whatever. I thought she was ready to conk out right there. But I think she was trying to be a little dramatic. Okay? Because I was doing that machine gun thing again. So this is like one right after the other. And then I stopped and she was just laughing. And then the guy to the left was talking to me and I wasn't pointing the camera correctly. So she's looking at the guy, she's looking at me. But even with the camera not having her centered, look how sharp she is. And I hate to do this, folks, but she's still in the picture, okay? I'm not paying attention. I'm moving her toward the center because I'm realizing what's going on. But look at that. Even if I go up, she's always in the picture. But when I was cropping it for showing the effects on the JPEG, that's where I messed up. I should have left it like this because you would see her head eventually go down. And this is at 6K with the Plena. And it's at f1.8, okay? Just that the ISO was, what, in the 200s, 300s, something like that. Maybe 200, 160, I don't know. But still, all right. Those are great shots. And there I was finishing up. So I took these out. I left one in there by accident, but you see, had my finger still on the thing, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, it's still taking shots. I was ending the shoot, it's still taking shots. And I will do a close-up to this, because this is what everybody's interested in. I took extra shots, but you see, it wasn't clear, okay? I think that's the max I can do. Is that 400%? No. All right. But I'm going to bring it back down 1. All right. I want to show you this part. I'm showing you this part right here. So it says Z6III. Okay. It only shows the Z right here. So the next picture you're going to see, it'll start getting focus. The lighting. I'm hoping it's getting in focus. There, yeah, there we go. Okay, so you can see the Z6III. And I might bring it back to 100%. There, yeah. Yeah, I'll do it like that. How's that? But you see, this is starting to come in. The only problem is this leg nut. When you open up the door will open up all the way. Ricky talked about that. The instructor or the Nikon guy said, yeah, just take the thing off. Because he puts cages on his because he's always toting them around across the country. And it protects the camera more. And plus he adds features to the camera. And you don't really need to add features. You just put your communication connected to the camera. And that's it. You don't need any lighting or anything. This is an excellent camera in low light. But he did have a flash on his. And I think I do have some pictures of the other camera all decked out. So you see, you can now, in this picture, you can now see the Z6III, and it had the 24-to-120. So I'm taking more pictures. I'm hoping I took some, no, that's it. Okay. So anyway, this is a long video. Sorry to last this long. But this is my take on the Z6III. I had fun with it. He had the grip where the attachment where you can shoot the shutter, okay, without touching the camera. And that was on the other rig. And I was enjoying that. It felt like I was holding a machine gun. You know, the old 50 cal. But anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and have a wonderful day. Bye, folks.